All right, our last question comes from a new TRX user. He says that when he puts his feet on the TRX, he has a problem controlling the movement from side to side. This is actually one of our TRX sins called sawing. In order to prevent this, there's two things you need to do. The first is you want to make sure that your handles are parallel before you begin the movement, and B, you want to make sure you're applying equal pressure down, for instance, in this movement. When I go into the hamstring curl, before I perform the movement, I want to use the equalizer loop to make sure that the handles are parallel. And before I begin the movement, I want to make sure I put my head down, turn my palms up, and then I want to drive my heels down equally to lift my hips off the ground. From here, applying even pressure, you want to curl your heels in towards your hips and extend them out nice and straight. If you find this happening, that means A, you might be moving too fast in the exercise and you may need to slow down, and make sure you're driving down equally with both heels as you pull. So again, to help alleviate sawing, make sure the handles are parallel and make sure you're applying even pressure on the foot cradles and or the handles should you be doing a standing based exercise. The second part of that question also comes from the same gentleman, and he noticed that when he's in a side plank position, he can't stop his feet from swaying from side to side. Now, part of the beautiful thing about the TRX is providing that instability through the lower body to help us work on our core, but there is some things that you can do to help minimize that swaying. So I'm going to go into my side plank position, ground facing side onto the anchor point. Now, keeping in mind what we just talked about in the sawing movement, first thing you want to do is make sure the handles are parallel. The second thing you want to do is make sure you're pressing the back toes into the front heel to give a little bit of contraction in the lower body that will help you keep your balance. From there, you want to drive your feet down, applying equal pressure, and then lift your body off the ground in a strong plank position. Now, the option is to take your top hand to the ground to help you assist in keeping yourself stable. Once you feel comfortable from here, you can lift your hand to your hip or even extend the arm over side. So, once again, to help with the swaying, make sure A, the handles are level, B, you're pressing back toes into front heel, and C, you're driving the feet down with even pressure. And again, you can always use the top hand to assist you. So there you have it, 3 fantastic questions from the Ask the Trainer section of our website. Anytime you have a question that needs answered, please feel free to get hold of us through there.